Hello and welcome to the DrGAKMAN diet with me, DrGAKMAN. A lot of these pictures are going to be from my old Facebook DrGAKMAN diet photo album that I had. Since I don't have a Facebook anymore, let's just dive into these. These have these goofy Dollar General stickers right in the front for the price, but there was truffle fries. This was, I don't know what year this was. It was like 2, maybe 3 years ago. There was Euro. I think it's Greek Town, West Coast truffle fries, Greek Town, Euro. They've always had to have a theme with these Lay's potato chips whenever they did the new flavors. New York Reuben and Southern biscuits and gravy. Now, biscuits and gravy, I remember that. That was pretty good. Reuben, I love Reubens. They were okay. I love Euros. This one was okay. And the truffle fries, they were okay, but I think the best out of this group was definitely the biscuits and gravy. Now, the thing that kills the Euro ones is they're kettle cooked. I hate the kettle cooked ones, man. They always ruin it with the kettle. The kettle is like stale chips to me. Star Wars Mania was hitting again around this time. And then there was Star Wars cereal with Yoda marshmallows and Darth Vader marshmallows and brownie batter Oreos. Now you'll see a lot in my DrGAKMAN videos, a lot of Lay's, because I always get all the new flavors, even if I know I'm not going to like them. And same thing with the Oreo cookies. I always get those. Now this is Arby's. I really need to go back to Arby's. But this was not the Meat Mountain. This was something else. It's like a Meat Mountain, but I can't remember what it was. This will make you poo-poo green, so don't eat it. That's Burger King's Black Burger for Halloween or whatever. Halloween always brings out the craziest stuff for candy, for snacks, for fast food, for any kind of food, really. And all dressed. This is a Canadian recipe thing. Paprika is a big thing in it, and I love paprika, and they're great. I like them. Pecan pie. I am not a fan of pecans, but or nuts in general, but this was still good because you don't actually have real pecans on Pringles chips, so it was doable for me. Bag of bones. These were white cheddar Cheetos. I like these, and it's pretty cute that they do this. This is for Halloween, usually every year. Team Pink Starburst. Taco Bell was doing these slushies that were like candy flavored. Yeah, pretty good. This was, I think, Surge slushy. I can't remember what this one was. Yeah, Burger King. It was a while ago. This is the bowling alley that I go to, and they got a pretty good cafe. And here's some funnel cake fries, and they're the place that I was getting Big T Texas tenderloins from, Submarine House. They kind of dropped the ball on that. I don't blame them, I guess, because the buns, they had to make them every day, but then they were going to waste if somebody didn't buy the sandwich, because all their bread is like fresh every day, But the bowling alley, can you believe it? They actually have a pork tenderloin there, and it's pretty good. This was something of my own creation that I made. My own little mixed drink. I think it was like I don't drink alcohol, but it was like 7-Up and margarita mixer thing in there. There's garlic bread, a jambalaya thing from Gordon Foods. You'll notice that this picture is really blurry. This is taken with my old phone. These are cheese cubes, which I smoked a little bit. And then here is, I was going for some kind of Creole meal. It was caramel with Granny Smith apples dipped in there. So, Nashville hot, brother. There's a whole joke we got about that Nashville hot. But yeah, there's KFC. This is an arrangement. It's different now. Because some of this stuff has fallen off. I love these hooks. but some of these hooks weren't strong enough to hold all that stuff. This is my kitchen setup for stuff, but it's changed and it's evolving, I guess, changing, transforming, whatever you want to say. And I'll take a picture of it once I get it to my liking again. I got more stuff to put up there, and some stuff moved around because, like I said, it fell off. They have these 3M strips. This is something I love. I love these things. I love these hooks. This is how I display a lot of my stuff for Nintendo, and here it is in the kitchen too. But they have longer bases ones, and those are the ones that I use now to hang these up because they seem to hold better. Also, don't use the clear ones, use the white ones, the sticky stuff, because they're thicker and it just seems to last longer. I have not been to Red Robin in forever. And Red Robin, I love the bottomless fries. Look at this. Bottomless root beer floats. Can you get any better than that? And their sandwiches, their burgers are pretty good. I like them. This was a Korean barbecue. They should bring those back. Those are pretty good. Fiery roast habanero. Now, they still keep those there, and they're okay, but not as good as what I was talking about before. Filled cupcake and cinnamon bun. They got all these dessert Oreos. Those are both gone now. More companies need to do this. These are Sweetos instead of Cheetos. There's cinnamon sugar puffs. I like the idea of a snack that's like this, that's sweet but not too sweet. This is a very airy treat. I mean, the soft Cheetos are not like just filled with so much flavor, crystals or whatever that they put on them, that you feel like you're gonna choke. It's just enough, I think. These were the American mix of Skittles. There was the smoked Gouda and chive. Those were really good. And then there was the Pico de Gallo, which was it tasted too much like tomato to me, and I just don't like tomatoes in general, let alone tomato artificial taste. It's like they have like ketchup laid in it. No thanks, I ain't doing that. We got blackberry, strawberry, yumberry, wildberry, raspberry, berry for all of the American ones. You don't get those anymore. Steven gets these. Lester's Fixins. Oh, God. Peanut butter and jelly. That one was... I think that one was somewhat drinkable. But these Buffalo Wild Wings soda, come on. Stop it. Sweet and sours. These were good. I like these. These are the flavors for them. Some of them were sweet, some of them were sour. It was crazy. I love these, the Oops All Berries. It's really creative what some of these cereal companies come up with to just throw more sugar down your children's throats, or in my case, my throat. Like now they got like Kellogg's mixes Fruit Loops with Frosted Flakes together. It's like, just add marshmallows to Kellogg's. Come on, that's what you always do. Crack brownie from... where did my old trays go? I gotta find those. I think I gave them away. These are my old dining trays. This is Submarine House. The jalapeno poppers is super... I think this is super regular. I always get the peppers on the side so I can put the peppers on myself, because if you let them do it... Not saying anything against them or whatever, but they pile it on a little bit too much, I think. But, whatever. This was a steak that I made. This was years ago. Gee whiz. There's my salad with Fritos in it. Ridiculous. There's a baked potato that I made. Yeah, and I think I got sick from this. I don't think that I cooked it all the way. That was years ago. Salted sea salt caramel. Oh, people, companies love to mix really, really soft things like ice cream with things like that are too hard for me to eat. Like disgusting. Just hurt my teeth. And here we go with the sea salt. They love to put sea salt on crap. And to me, sea salt, real sea salt caramel is okay. but it doesn't have like pieces of gigantic salt. I mean, it's like, I don't know. This could have been better. Caramel cupcakes would have been great, but they had to add salt onto them, whatever. Now, I understand people like salty sweet stuff, and I don't mind that either. Like some snack bags have that kind of stuff, like Cheetos and M&Ms together, or not Cheetos, but like Cheez-Its and pretzels and M&Ms mixed together or whatever. Like they're like Cheez-It snacks, snack bags or whatever. Yeah, whatever. Here's Submarine House again. Wow. I was on a submarine house trip. I think this was around the time when I was staying after all the time working on the arcade machines, and I always ordered submarine house. Chipotle pineapple soda from Jones. Jones stripped. I don't know what stripped means. I think stripped means that there was no color to the. I don't know what it was. There it is. Oh man, carne asada from Los Reyes. And a raspberry virgin daiquiri. I don't know. Man, I love carne asada. Steakhouse onion. They need to bring these Funyuns back. Now, Funyuns always give you bad breath, but these actually, I love steakhouse onions to begin with, but those are pretty good. They had these Fruity Pebble treats. I remember posting about these years ago, and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch treats, and I couldn't find the Golden Graham ones anywhere. I see how they had the Golden Grahams, like a s'mores one, but I found them later on. They're pretty good. I love these drinks, and I'm going to have to start doing this because next month, just in like 2 days, I get off, or actually 1 day now because it's after midnight as I do this video. Speaking of s'mores, there's the s'mores Oreo, all dressed. Again, queso. They still make these queso ruffles. That's good. These drinks right here, there's just classic lemonade. Now, these are the Martinellis. They usually just do apple juice. It's this one right here that's just plain. Love those. And I need to buy a bunch of these kind of things because I'm not going to be drinking soda throughout the entire month of September. I've been doing this for the last several years just to show my own willpower. It's not to boast about it or whatever. I just drink too much soda throughout the year, and I like to cleanse myself a little bit. And some people are like, oh, but you drink a bunch of sweet stuff. I still think, minus the carbonation, minus all the extra sugar and the preservatives and caffeine and all the stuff that they put in soda, I still think that these are healthier. Lemonade, tea, flavored water, and just water in general. I during the month of September, I just go all crazy on that. And I'll be covering that next month's video as I take pictures of the stuff that I'll be drinking then. There's watermelon flavor, and there's a prickly. Now, see, it says passion. But, see, passion fruit is different than prickly pear or desert pear. It's, I don't know. But I don't know if they meant to say that they were both mixed together. I don't remember the flavor of that one, though. I love the watermelon one. The lemonade was okay. The apple one is the best one that they make. It's so good. Here's salsa, queso, crunchy Cheetos. Those are pretty good. I had an ex-girlfriend who was living with me, and she was into these Bolt House ones, and they are freaking delicious. I tried all the different flavors 1 week. I think this was during one of my September things. These are my old coasters. Gee whiz. This had to have been from shortly before or after she moved in with me, and before we broke up. But yeah, I mean, these are green goodness, blue goodness. I still think my favorite is mango, of course. Amazing mango. Sea Boost is pretty good too. They're really healthy. They're really good. I'm gonna have to get a bunch of those too. They're kind of expensive, but sometimes they're on sale. They're like buy two, get one free, or buy one, get one half off, or something like that. That's the time to get them. These are good. They need to bring these back, but they won't. I'm pessimistic about that. The Cheetos, they had they have these fried. There's a bunch of different places that do fried macaroni and cheese, but these were okay. I think these were fried macaroni and cheese. This was I think Burger King. Yeah, Burger King, right here. This sandwich was not that great. They got rid of the Burger King up by Gordon Foods where I work, so that kind of is sad. They moved it over to the Meyer, where all the other a bunch of other restaurants. There's like, I think there's a Popeye's chicken over there and everything else. Swedish fish Oreo. Come on. They smelled like Swedish fish. They didn't taste like Swedish fish when we were eating them, though. I didn't really get into them all that well, but a coworker of mine, he loved them. He bashed that bag. This was Cup Bop when they first opened, I believe. So this had to have been years ago. Wow. Gee whiz. But they had a bunch of different flavors of sauces that you can mix in with this stuff. The thing that I always had a problem with Cup Bop, it's great. I like it. But it always seems very cold when I go to get it because all of the ingredients are like super cold except for the meat. But by the time you get it back to the place, the meat is not hot enough anymore, or the beans aren't hot enough anymore, and the potatoes, it's just, I don't know, it kind of ruins it for me. And I don't know. I need to give them another chance. I was eating them, twice a month there for a while, but I just kind of got burnt out on the fact that, like, it just wasn't, it felt like eating cold meat, I don't know. But whatever. Here's the Oreo eggs that they had. Those are pretty good. Chocolate things. Top Ramen from Nissan. Nissan? I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, Pringles. Crazy. Heat Wave. They had the, let's see here. Doritos. Chipotle cream mixed with then the heat of Chipotle cream. I don't know how that works. First barbecue and then heat. So, yeah, these were weird. I guess as you chewed them more, they were supposed to get hotter. I didn't really notice that much of a difference. Crispy taco. Everything bagel. Cream cheese flavor. Those were kettle, though, so those were ruined. Bagels are soft. Why would you make those kettle chips, Lay's? Come on, get rid of kettle chips. Who in your corporation has a boner for kettle chips? Get rid of them. Fried and grilled tomato, those are surprisingly really, really good. Crispy taco, I can barely remember them. They did have like a meat flavor to them that was pretty good, if I remember right. But the absolute best of all of these contest winners, and they should keep this as a mainstay for Lay's, chicken and waffles. Come on, Lay's, just make that. Get rid of all of those other funky flavors and get rid of your kettle chips. Chicken and waffles year-round. You will sell out. You'll make millions. You'll make a couple thousand off of me. Here's Hershey's Kisses that are pumpkin spice. Man, they go crazy with this pumpkin crap, don't they? Caramel apple, Hershey's. Those were pretty good. I don't know why this one appeared before the other ones, but I think I had this in my last video, but I didn't show it and I didn't talk about it. But my friend, she didn't know what Neapolitan ice cream was, and what she was describing to me was Neapolitan, but her thing didn't say Neapolitan, but it's, the 3 flavors, chocolate, strawberry. And I showed her the Homer Simpson video where he's eating all the chocolate ice cream out of the one side of the thing, and he's like, we're out of the rainbow ice cream. There's still strawberry, there's still vanilla, but he wants the chocolate out of it, but he's like, we're out of it. That's a funny video. Anyway, coworker from Gordon Foods, Chelsea, she got me some of this, and I found it later on at Walmart. I never knew that they still had this. I don't like hard things on my soft stuff, but these chips are really soft. They're like rainbow chips. They have them for inside the cake batter, and they also have them for the icing. And man, oh man, this is so good. I love this. My mom used to make these for me all the time. This is like my birthday cake right here. I don't like sprinkles. I don't like it on ice cream. I don't like it on cake. People think, oh, he likes sweet stuff. Give him sprinkles. I spit on sprinkles, all right? I'm getting near the end of this, I think. Maybe, I don't know. There's Philly cheesesteak from Geno's Steaks. Now, this year's theme of the new flavors were Carnitas Street Taco. Did I cover this in the last video? I can't remember. This is from El Torito. Nashville hot, brother. That's from, who is this? Party Foul. Interesting name for a restaurant. These were from restaurants this year. Chili Relleno from Cocina Azul. And then it tells you where they're from: Albuquerque, New Mexico, Nashville, Tennessee, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Marina del Rey, California. Matt, my boss, he loved these. The carnitas street tacos. They were okay. Philly cheesesteak, I think, was the best flavor this year. Chile relleno, which is like a stuffed pepper. You know what? I do think I talked about this in the last video, but regardless, there it is again. The flavor icons. I think they're still in stores right now. There's another one too, and I don't know if I took a picture of that, but that is kettle ones, of course, and it was New York style pizza, but whatever. This was one Steven and Jeremy from Mavericks, Steven from my coworker. This little Japanese salad. The Japanese sauce is good. These are mango rolls. I can't remember. I started eating them before I could finish. And then there's some tempura. Man, the way they got it set up at Sky, this is where this is. They have their birthday there because their birthdays are around the same time of year. So they both have their birthday there. They both like eating there. Everybody goes there. They have some sake, and we just go crazy. That's about the only alcohol I ever drink, wine and sake, and that's very rare do I ever do that. But yeah, this was, I can't remember what this was. It was some kind of chicken fried thing with sauce. Man, Sky is really good. Let's just say that. Sky is really good. And the way they set up the food is to where you can share it with other people so that you can get their stuff and you can get yours. And it's, very Asian, and it's set up nice. I like it like that. This is my old logo. It was my old face, not with the long hair, not with the hair pulled back, and not with the smaller glasses. That's funny. DrGAKMAN died. And there's Dame Drops. He actually was in a Burger King commercial, I think, recently. Maybe Burger King, something else. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Talk about it next time. Dame Drops is awesome. I love his videos about movie reviews. He eats them right in front of you. And then there's one of those margaritas again. There's Los Reyes, the giant... what is this called? Chimichanga Azteca. So big. Here's Christmas stuff from, I think, several years ago. Not that I'm a Christmas person, but I do love mint, and I love candy. Now, peppermint Oreos weren't that great, but they were okay. I'd gotten a bunch of wings one time when we were having a party. This is from a long time ago. These were the Oreo covered. They have a bunch of different ones, but these were the best ones. Cream-filled donuts from Krispy Kreme, but Krispy Kreme is long gone, and now Rapid Fire Pizza is there. Wing Zone, there's my chair. There's one of these days I'll talk about the Wing Zone incident with the. I had an account with them, and I was ordering from them all the time, and I got to the point where I was going to get the cornhole set, and they somehow screwed up my account, and now I can't even log into it anymore. So I just order regular. I don't care anymore. But the last prize that you could get for ordering as many wings as you could during the year was the cornhole set. I don't think they made it. That's my theory. I don't think they made it. I got to it, and then they were like, they screwed up my account so that I couldn't get it because it didn't exist. They had a CGI rendered picture of a cornhole set that never existed because they never thought somebody would order that many wings. Here's the cinnamon bun Oreos again. Blah blah blah. Now, this is a more recent picture. I think this might be the last picture. One of the last pictures. Yeah, this is one of the last pictures. This is Mexican corn from Archer's. Got to talk about Archer's. I eat at Archer's all the time. This was some rice that they had. It was pretty good. And their pork chop. Man, it's so good. I just wish it was bigger because I'm still hungry after I eat it, but it's so good. They grill it so good. Bone in. Just get it. It's so good. here is the kettle cooked. This is from Grimaldi's in Brooklyn, New York. New York style pizza. It's okay. They swore up and down it was the same flavor that they used in the pizza Pringles. I don't know. I didn't give it much attention. Maple cream, I've gotten this before. I think last year, because they always do maple. They always do pumpkin spice around this time of year, or getting closer to this time of year. They already got Halloween candy out. It's 2 months away, but they're going crazy. And then they had a Bacon Fest thing at or Bacon something week at Archer's, and this was brie. Oh man, I love brie. Mixed together with sweet chili, mixed together with bacon jam or ham jam. And this was supposed to be like a sauce for like wings or that you could put on other stuff. And I think they had a sandwich, and I just, it was good, but I just couldn't see myself just greasing myself up in this, eating. So I just got my normal wing flavor that I got, but I just kept this to the side and dipped it in there every once in a while. And it was good. I wish I'd have known about that week earlier so that I could have tried some of the other items that they had, like special items on the menu. They had like sandwiches and a burger or something like that. But they seem to have mixed in something else in there that I didn't want, like something hard. I can't remember what it was, but blah, blah, blah. That was a pretty good sauce. I wish they'd bring back the peanut butter sauce. You listening to me, Archers? Do it. Well, thanks for watching. This has been too long, and I'll see you next month with my journey through not drinking soda and my next adventure in the DrGAKMAN diet.